All right, team, lock in, because we're about to go full send. We're not just here to grind ranked games, we're here to level up in every way. Esports isn't just about winning matches, it's about unlocking achievements in teamwork, leadership, and resilience. Whether you're the shot caller, the clutch carry, or the steady support, every role here matters. Think of this as a guild, our squad, our raid party. When one of us levels up, we all gain XP. When we face a tough boss fight, whether it's another team or just a rough day, we adapt, we strategize, and we go again. Yeah. Because like any great speed run, the only way to hit the world record is through practice, patience, and never rage quitting on ourselves. We've got skills that go beyond the game. The way we communicate here, that's leadership IRL. The way we read the meta and pivot mid-match, that's problem solving in any arena. And yeah, sometimes we'll take an L, but every respawn is a chance to come back stronger. We're building more than just a win streak, we're building a community, a safe lobby where everyone belongs no matter their rank, role, or main. This is about leaving a legacy so that future players step into a scene where we made better. So squad, let's load out, lock in, and queue up. It's time to drop from the battle bus, push mid, contest the point, and secure the dub. Because in this game, we don't wait for victory, we grind it, we earn it, and we GG it. Final round, final stand, leave it all on the rift, let's close it out. Go Vandals!
Program. Not as familiar as Garrett, who we had on, I believe, last week, our Rocket League coach, who also works with the university. So, you know, it was a good opportunity to show a different area that we have covered, right? But
yeah,
we've had Blaine on the show already.
Awesome. He's a little bit of a gamer.
I have heard, yes.
He's not bad. He does a little Minecraft, maybe.
Something about maybe a little bit of Mario Kart
Fortnite,
too.
maybe.
Fortnite, yes. I've heard about his Fortnite involvement.
Yep.
Pro Fortnite gamer.
There you go.
I think it's super awesome.
Yeah.
Now, today, I have quite a couple things to talk about.
Okay, let's do
it. As per usual, but most of this is going to be about you. At this point, I'm going to hand the talking stick over to you. I'm going to let you more formally introduce yourself. Talk about what you do here at the university and anything else that you want to share.
I love that. Okay. Well, do you want me to tell you or do you want me to talk to the camera? Which would you like me to do?
Whatever is more comfortable for you.
Sounds good. Well, I will talk to you because that sounds it feels really normal, right? So I'm the Associate Dean of Students, and the Dean of Students office is located over in the Idaho Student Union building for those that are here on campus. And we do a lot of stuff to just help students in a variety of things, right? So we work a lot with our Vandal Care program. And that is, people can do a referral to get people help when they're struggling with anything. They could be struggling academically. They could be struggling with mental health. They could be struggling with food insecurity, housing insecurity, relationships, like anything that students have going on that are getting in the way of being academically successful. We help people build connections, which is great as well. We love to get people to get connected into esports and to other things that they can build this sense of belonging in their people, like helping people find people, right? Yeah. That's a lot of what we do. We also find sometimes that students need a little extra money. And so we do have the Pittman Emergency Fund for students to tap into when they are finding that they need something. You know, they ran into a barrier financially. And we also have the ability for students to come in and just grab some food. We have a lot of different snacks. We've got, Easy Mac, we've got ramen, we've got protein shakes. We've got a lot of things that people can grab and go, I need a little something. I need to eat something as we come in. So that's a little bit about what the Dean of Students office does.
Well, it's very cool.
Thank you.
It's also, it's very awesome to be able to talk to people who are very student forward, like faculty that we have on campus. Yeah. And that's very much you. I feel like that's very much a lot of what you've done. Do a lot of what you've been doing throughout a lot of your career in higher education.
Absolutely.
You are originally from the Midwest.
I am.
I believe you got your master's at Western Illinois, and I forgot where you did your undergrad.
University of Wisconsin-La Crosse.
Ah, see, there we go.
Yeah.
Let's talking about Wisconsin again, as I mentioned.
Yes.
And you spent a lot of time in the greater St. Paul area, which makes sense because there's not too much outside of St. Paul / Minneapolis, right?
Yeah. Love that area.
Yes. I would imagine it's a very boisterous area. I have some friends in Minnesota as well. Yeah. A lot of things going on, at least in that specific part of the state. Maybe not so much outside of that. But I like Minnesota as a concept in the same way I like Idaho as a concept because you have your couple big cities and then the rest of it is just people live there and do things there.
Yes.
That you would never know about unless you had stopped to actually think about it.
Exactly.
But I did mention your collegiate origins because you got your master's in college student personnel.
Correct.
Which is very similar to I think a lot of people that we've talked to on the podcast or on the interview so far. Who have gotten master's degrees in higher education or administration or some form of that, at least in the higher education space. Yep. So the question that I bring to you on top of that is what made you realize that was a career field that you actually wanted to go? How did you know that higher education was a field that you wanted to be in? That's
such a good question. So I did my undergrad at University of Wisconsin-La Crosse. And when I'm going to take it back even a little bit further. So when I was in high school, I was kind of that typical high school leader, right? I was president of the honor society. I had very good grades, top 10 in my class. Everything came pretty easy. I was a theater kid. I was a choir kid. Wow. I was a swimmer. So, I was involved in the different things and thought I had it all figured out, right? And then when I went to college, I decided I was going to do pre-physical therapy. And I took biology with a bio lab, and I took chemistry in a chem lab, and then a couple of other things. So I had 2 lab sciences. And I thought, I got this. By the time I was at midterms, I was failing chemistry after having been all A, honors kid. I didn't fail anything, right? And when I finished my first semester, chemistry was the hardest earned D I ever got.
Yeah, I hear that for a lot of chem students, even that we have here.
Oh my gosh, it was so hard. And I'm like, okay, well, this might not be my path. If I can't do like the main chemistry. This one might not be my path. So it was the first time that I really struggled. It was the first time that I had to figure out how to learn and get really comfortable being uncomfortable. And I think that that's the journey, even though mine was many, many, many years ago. I think that's something that's a very similar story for a lot of students. You know, they have to be comfortable with the uncomfortable and figuring out, you know, what are their strengths? How can they capitalize on who they are and figure out what they need to do differently to move forward? And I think that is something I want to help students with. So I learned pretty early on in college that first I changed my major. I became a political science major, way better fit for me. I became a resident advisor in the residence halls. Great fit for me, and I helped a lot of students. And then when I finished and graduated with a political science degree, worked for a congressman for a while, did some different things, and then went, when was the last time I felt like I was really doing something important, feeling like I was really happy with my career and what, you know, anything. And I'm like, it was college. I loved being in college. So it took me about 5 years to go back and get my master's degree. So I took a bit of a pause and came back to it. And I haven't looked back. So the rest of my journey has all been helping college students.
So was it more of a situation of like, oh, I like being in college, I like the studying, like that's what I hear, like from my mom in particular. She loved college, went back for multiple higher education degrees and stuff like that. Or was it more so of like, I maybe this is what I was picking up from you specifically. It was like, I like being able to contribute to the student experience. I like being able to help students better their education, better their lives, et cetera, et cetera. I
think it's both. I love the environment of college. I love the ebbs and flows of, you know, you kind of start the excitement of starting off, the nervousness of midterms, the, you know, getting ready to enroll or, you know, kind of picking up and register for classes again. I love all the ebbs and flows, the break in the middle, and then you start off spring semester again. So I really have gotten used to the ebbs and flows of it. But it also is about everybody has a unique journey and everybody's going to do it their own way. And I love the ability to help students find their way and that everybody gets to do it their own way in college. You know, everybody's experience here or at any institution is going to look different than the people around them. And so you may be really connected, like all of the guys or the people in esports, they could be very connected with each other, but everybody's journey is just a little bit different. But this is what kind of brings them together and holds them.
It's just like the space that they're in, the community.
Exactly, the community. And everybody holds each other's experiences and their unique experiences as their own and accepts that. So I really, that's what I love about college, is just that constant journey and figuring out who you are, who are you in relation to everyone else. And I just love watching students figure that out and help them figure it out for themselves.
I like that answer a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Well, now I guess it leads us into what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Right? Because you have this great story about how you learn to love working in higher education, how you figured out it's like this is kind of it. Like it's your dream spot, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And now you've been at the University of Idaho, I think you said since 2017.
I have.
Which I'm blanking on how many years that is.
That's
think
fast math. You can do it.
6 years.
7 years.
7 years. 8 years.
8 years.
Okay. I was thinking my first answer was going to be like 9, and I was like, no,
right?
that feels like too much.
Nobody's asking us to do fast math on here.
No. Typically not. This is not the math show.
No. Nope.
But I bring that up because obviously you are very used to the Minnesota area. You grew up in that area. You worked in that area for a while, and then you decided to come to Idaho. And I feel like I've talked to a lot of people who are not like from Moscow or have some vague experience or connection with the Palouse, who decide to come work here and actually stay here for a while. What was that like for you? What encouraged you to come out to Moscow and then stay?
For sure. That's a great question too. So my brother was working at the university at the time that I came out. So I had a lot of familiarity coming and visiting him and his wife and his kids. So I would come and visit a lot. And then in 2016, my mom and my stepdad retired here. And they decided We want to be full-time grandparents. We want to do the whole thing. And then that left me with my extended family in Minnesota. And we're a very close family. And I'm like, I would rather be close to my family. It was already familiar here. And I said, if the right opportunity comes up, I'll move out here. And so the biggest transition was probably going from Minneapolis, St. Paul, which is a larger metropolitan area, couple million. Yeah, a couple million people, right? Where everybody's in their cars for a very long time. And I mean, from California to Europe. And then coming here and going, oh my gosh, it takes me this is how
5 minutes to get anywhere.
And it was like, I didn't even, a whole song didn't even play and I'm already at my destination. So, I mean, everything's really fast and easy and it just slowed me down. And so it really helps me just experience life a little slower and really be present, much more present, because I'm not worried about, all right, well, I got to get home and it's going to take me maybe 45 minutes to get home. And do I go this way or should I go this way because it's going to be traffic? Like you're always planning the next step when you're in a much bigger community, right? And I just slowed way down and I have not looked back and it's just a really nice pace. I love the diversity here in terms of ideas and, the people who are present and around. And so there's a lot that I like about living here.
That's super awesome.
Yeah.
Would you say that's probably the main part of what you tell students when they're thinking about coming here or what is your elevator pitch to students who are thinking about coming to the university that are maybe a little on edge?
Yep.
Maybe as I was coming from the much bigger area that I'm from all the way to small town Idaho.
For me, it was about what I tell students is, for me, it's the perfect size. You're not going to get lost here. If you need help, people are going to notice that you're struggling. In your classes, they're going to notice you're not a number at this size of an institution. I was at the University of Minnesota, 50,000 students, right, in an urban area. And so you were as connected within the university as you wanted to be. Here, you are part of, if you're in Moscow, you're probably part of the university, right? And you're going to be really present and you can really focus here. And the rest of the community is here to support that, right? And so that's what I really like about it is that if you need something, you're not going to get lost. You're not a number, and you're going to get that. You're going to have those relationships and really feel connected if you want to, and you're not going to have to try very hard.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
That was definitely something I struggled with when I first came here about deciding. Again, I was was telling you earlier, I didn't really know what my goals were socially or how involved I would really want it to be. I wasn't a big school spirit guy or anything, right? So I was I don't know. It's am I going to go to games? Am I going to hang out in common spaces in public? And I feel what happens to a lot of people here at the University of Idaho is they stumble into their footing. Right.
Yes.
And whether if it's intentional, whether if it's unintentional, I saw the flyer for the esports program on the ground the day after Palooza Fest. Right.
Yeah.
But it was probably meant to be thrown away along with some other spare flyers or something. And I was you know what? I'll just go. I'll see what's going on. And I think that was one of the best decisions I could have ever made. I feel a lot of other people who have come across this space or come across their own spaces on campus have been a very similar situation. It's something that they stumbled and they absolutely love and have really found their people here. So I definitely agree with that.
That's
I think
great.
is a very good argument to present.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you find the flyer or did the flyer find you?
Yeah. Maybe it was fate.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, Carrie, thank you so much for joining me for this interview. It was absolutely lovely to learn about you.
I love you too.
No, all graces to you, roses and flowers and the
Everything.
like. No, you were absolutely wonderful guest.
Thank you.
I absolutely love having you on. Did you enjoy the couch? Was the couch
Love
comfortable?
the couch. Anybody should come and do this. This is so great.
I truly agree. Mostly for the couch. I think everybody gets to experience the couch.
The couch
That's the
first, conversation second.
Exactly. For now, that's going to be it from me. That's going to be it from the caster corner or the analyst corner for the night. I'm going to be sending things over to the caster booth. Shadow Figure and Styx, I believe, is who is going to be your casters for tonight, who are going to get you started on tonight's Rainbow Six action versus Concordia University of Wisconsin. You don't want to miss it, but you are going to miss us. This is Kaz and Carrie from the Analyst Corner signing out. Bees up.
Bye.
And we are back. Good morning. Thank you, Kaz, for that lovely introduction.
Yes.
I'm Shadow Figure, and I'm joined here today with...
I'm Styx.
And we have Rainbow Six JV this time. The varsity has a bye week, so we are streaming the JV team and their match against Concordia University of Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Yes, Wisconsin. I read that as Washington for a second. I was like, I've never heard of that place before.
Well,
But it's Wisconsin. So... we have a very interesting lineup. It's going to be a very different match than what our varsity teams normally look like. And I think that is mostly going to be due to the fact that I think a vast majority of our team and the opposing team are actually mostly console players that have moved over to PC. So,
so whether they're still on controller or if they're playing on keyboard and mouse now, not sure, but I know we have one player that's a controller player, so we'll see if we can spot any on Concordia. But
yeah, I think last time, no, it was 2 semesters ago, we had another controller player, and that was Joke. And I don't think it was ever Youthful, but I want to say, I thought it was Youthful for a second, but I know it's not. And I want to say it's Mod.
Mod is the controller player.
Yeah, Mod. Mod is one of our new players, but we have a little bit of a changed roster. Let's see here. So we have Didi, we have Mod, we have Feeling Sauce, Macaroni, and Youthful. Youthful you'll probably recognize as one of the returning players from last year, and I believe Didi is the captain.
Yes, Didi is the captain.
But rank-wise, I think on average our team is sitting around the gold area, like gold 3, gold 2, around there.
Right.
And then the opposing team, it's a little difficult.
Yeah.
Because they're spread across like 3 different platforms. So we'll have one account that has 3 ranks. One for PlayStation, one for PC, and one for Xbox, which I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I've not either. It's just like, I didn't even know you could click on the different tabs. And
I didn't either until
I found
today.
that out, yeah. So there's a bit of a rank disparity on that. It's like one of the a lot of them have higher ranks on console than they do on PC. So I don't know if like the PC thing is just a recent switch because they're playing for the school. But we have a couple of plats, couple of emerald kind of thing going on. So we'll see how the I guess gameplay transpires across the few maps that we play. But
yeah, from what we're seeing here, it looks like CWU is sitting on PC. They're sitting around an average of about a silver 1 or so.
right.
But if you move it over to console, they're probably closer to about plat or plat 4 or 3.
Yeah.
So they're a little bit higher on the console area, but they are lower on the PC area. So I think what we're going to see here is that we're going to see players with a lot of good map knowledge, some solid strategies, but I'm not going to jinx it, but I think we might see a little bit of error on the adjustment over to mouse and keyboard. I could be wrong. And I hope I am. But I think that is going to be my prediction on what we're going to see here. So right now we are just going to be kind of waiting for the first match to start, and we're going to do a little bit of stalling here. So
just a wee bit. I don't know how our teams are doing getting in the map and doing the map bans and stuff, but from what I've seen, they like to play Skyscraper. I've seen them play it twice now, and I don't know if it's our map pick or if other teams have picked it, but I've seen Skyscraper twice, which makes me nervous because I don't know that map very well.
I unfortunately do, and not from playing it in standard matches.
Yeah.
I love that map for everything that Siege is not. I play it for hide and seek. Because I go into custom games, I get my friends who are not big shooter people, and we play hide and seek on that map because it's very fun. Highly recommend.
There is a lot of spots to hide in that map.
There are a lot of spots. You turn your brightness down like by half, and it's so much fun.
I think that's probably why I don't like the map, is there's just so many places to sit and lurk.
Yeah, it is. I like to describe it as a rat map.
Yep.
There's so many corners, there's so many sharp angles and tight corridors that if you just sit in the right spot with a shotgun, then you just, what are you going to do?
The amount of times I've played an entire round just watching drones is crazy. Just from the amount of, like, I've walk up and I'm dead through a window that I didn't know was there.
Yeah.
Like, that happened to me last week. I was playing, and I was on defense, and I'm fighting at like a hard breach on one of the sites, and then I get shot in the back. And I'm like, there's a window there. I didn't know there was a window there.
I didn't know you could even do that.
So I was like, well, I guess that's something to keep in mind now.
Yeah,
But,
I do like the uniqueness of the map in how Skyscraper is, like level design wise. I have to give it credit. It's really cool, and I like how it's structured. But I find it very frustrating to play on.
yeah.
Unless you have a 5-stack and you have set strategies, I do not like playing on that map. But everything else is really cool. It's got a lot of verticality. It's got a lot of interesting angles. There's only 2 spawn points for the attackers, and from there they can enter on almost any floor, which is really, really kind of fun with Skyscraper because of how the map is set up, that you can attack from almost any angle very quickly. Except if you're my teammates and you just all jump down elevator and don't check, and C4 is there. But other than that, let's see. I haven't been able to do a whole lot of research on CWU, but I know that they had a forfeit on their last match.
Yes.
I think it was. Yes, so they won 2-0 against Kaiser, and then they won 2-1 against Fairmount State. And they had a forfeit against Northwestern Oklahoma. Nwosu Siege.
Yes.
That's a fun thing to say. In terms of our JV's season record so far, they haven't been doing too hot, but they're still, we've only had 3 games in the season. So right now we're sitting at 1 win and 2 losses. And on both of those losses, we did take a map. So the JV team has never been 2-0'd, which I think is a pretty good accomplishment so far.
We'll take that.
We will. We took a map off of Kaiser, and we took a map off of ASC, which is Arizona.
I think it was Alberta. Albert?
Yeah,
something?
Alberta.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Let me check.
I think it was Albert State College or something like that. Alfred
State?
It was Alfred.
That's
they're
not a state.
a SUNY, so a North New York State.
SUNY. How many different SUNY colleges are there?
It's in New York. There's like 50 of them.
How many colleges are in New York? I feel like every team
Too
we face
many.
is from New York.
Too many. I mean, there's a lot of people that live in New York, so that kind of
there
makes
is.
sense.
It's like it's always. I'm gonna be the stereotypical, like, I live on the West Coast. I've never been to the East Coast. It's always New York, but it's never New York.
Yeah,
it's
it's
never New
just
York
the
City.
State of New York.
It's like we'll get Buffalo, we'll get
Alfred.
Alfred. Isn't there like Albany too?
Yeah, there's the SUNY Canton
SUNY
teams.
Canton. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many.
It's the same
New
thing
York
with the California State. Like,
Yeah.
you play CSU like 14 different schools, and you're like, I don't know which one it is this time, but it's a California school.
All I know is that it's a school in California, somewhere in there.
I mean, you throw Idaho in there, and they're like, well, you got 3 options.
You either got Idaho State, Idaho,
Or
Boise.
Boise. Yep. It's like there's other colleges, but like if you ask anyone, they're not gonna
Like,
guess.
isn't there BYU as well?
Oh yeah, I guess
There is
BYU.
BYU.
Yeah.
Isn't that's like Twin Falls area?
No, BYU's. I don't remember where it's at. Twin Falls has CSI.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's Southern Idaho, Eastern, and Western and Northern, and there's a bunch of colleges here.
Growing up, I always thought like, oh, there's like 2 colleges like per state. It's like, no, there's so much more.
Yeah, there's so many.
There's so much more.
There's so many you haven't even heard of.
Yeah, because like I grew up with Texas A&M, like
Yep.
being the big one.
Yep.
And then I moved to Washington, and it was like, oh, there's UW and Wazoo, and that's it. Like, there are no other options. So,
Yeah. There's a lot of schools you haven't even heard of, like Concordia in Wisconsin. There's like multiple Concordia schools. Like, I looked them up trying to find their logo and stuff for the stream, and it was like the Concordia you know of is not the one we're playing right now. So,
okay.
but yeah, we've got a lot of teams that we play in. Us playing in ECAC, which is an Eastern Division, or an Eastern League. We play a lot of Eastern schools, so it's a lot of North New York, and we have a main college we played first week and a bunch of different stuff. So
Yeah.
I think that's usually why we see so many New York schools, is because we play in the Eastern Conference.
Let's see. One thing I did not check on some of our players is what kind of operators that they like to play.
Ooh, good point.
And let's see. So first I'm checking out Macaroni. Macaroni, I believe this is their first time playing for Vandal Esports, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you are correct.
And it looks like, okay, wow, we have a
big
Ying
spread.
main. Ying main for attack and a Capcan main on defense with a close second of Nomad and Cade. So it'll be kind of an interesting spread. Let's take a look at Youthful for a moment.
I'm pretty sure Youthful's, he's more of kind of a support-ish player. I mean, the Buck is a little interesting. He probably just likes the rifle on Buck. But
Buck is a very universal operator. He's a multi-tool.
yeah,
So
Youthful's been playing the game a long time. Also, shout out to those who remember the CS team with Youthful on it.
he was on the CS team?
Yeah, he was.
I do not remember that.
One of the first teams that we had was
Huh.
Before we even had an R6 team, he was on the CS team. So
So he's a long time esports
he's been here
player.
a while.
Ooh, and we are starting on
We're
Night
underway.
Haven.
Wow, Nighthaven. I honestly was not expecting to see Nighthaven play today, but here we are. Don't know. Okay, and we didn't get the team name set up, so we'll have to just guess. Well, till we see the. Actually, can we see a scoreboard here so we know which team's which?
Let's see. I don't know if you can pull up the scoreboard in the ban phase, but we'll see it shortly. Oh, there we go.
There
Looks
we
like
go.
Idaho is going to be on the blue team for now.
Starting on
and
attack.
Concordia is the orange team. Starting out with that Mira ban, pretty standard, and
Yep.
a Thermite ban. Thermite is pretty strong on this map.
Yeah, there's a lot of those outside hard breaches to go for. That's why I
Yeah.
love playing hard breach on this map.
Personally, I would always ban Ace before I ban Thermite, but who knows? Maybe they have some kind of strategy.
We'll probably see it now, actually. Or not.
Ram and Cade. Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess what they're planning on winning on defense because they're like, yeah, we're gonna. We don't even need to worry about banning other hard breachers because we're just going to win and then play basement. So getting that ram out of the way
Yeah.
for that. But we do see that ace pick coming through. So the Vandals will kind of abuse that. So
I think Ace is still, unless I don't think, no, midseason patches already happened, I'm pretty sure. But I do believe that Ace is due for a nerf, or the other hard breaches are due for a buff, because his pick rate is insane right now.
yeah, I don't even know necessarily what it is that's making him such a high pick rate. I mean, his rifle's really good, and the Selma charges is just being able to throw it and get that breach going. But I mean, Habana's a very similar pick.
Hibana's is also similar, but I think it is mostly about time to deploy, in my opinion. Again, I'm not an expert, but this is just my assumption. But Ace is so strong because he can deploy it far faster than Hibana can.
Yeah, that's
Hibana
fair.
has a little bit more that she can deploy, but it takes longer, and it's a lot easier to counter.
Yeah.
The Ace charges, however, are a little bit harder, and once you hear it going, you only have a few seconds to react to it. So
Yeah, the Hibana takes a little bit.
here we are at the start of the round, and let's see how the JV team rolls for the top floor attack. This is a big site to hit, and it takes a lot of coordination to do this one right. We do. Oh no, we don't have a Thatcher. I thought we did.
We had one in the initial pick, but it looks like we've switched off of it. The Bandit is playing this IT room, so I think they're just going to trick the whole time. Meaning the other wall, the other hard breach on this side of the map, should be free if the Vandals decide to pick for it.
Big fan of seeing Gridlock being played. I feel like Gridlock is not played enough.
All right, getting those Selmas put down. Going to take that wall.
Good support coming in, taking out those batteries.
The Vandals are ready to take the at least some space inside. We do see a clash on the other on the defensive side of things.
I am curious to see how the Vandals are going to deal with that clash, because clash is...
They're not going to. Mod's going to go down early here. Minute and 40 still on the clock. The Vandals put into a 4v5.
Getting a few peeks in. I don't think he knows. Oh, now he does.
Definitely knows now. That shot rings out. And DD also goes down. JV starter.
Your boy Sauce comes in, kills JV starter.
Thought that's what I saw as I was researching the team. So I don't necessarily know who that is on the oh no! Youthful goes down not the way you want.
That hurts. That hurts to see. But it is unfortunately just something that happens.
It was a clean headshot from Macaroni though.
It was pretty clean. Got it.
And the Clash still just sitting in this corner. Macaroni's gonna know very quickly unless they just try to flood into the site.
This could end badly for the Vandals if they don't cover that flank.
Yeah, Sauce gets knocked. Can get the res, but Clash is just around the corner. Could walk on him if they decide. Not going.
Wow. Ewok is not pushing. Gotta hand it. This is working really well for them.
They're just playing this. They had a strat going into this. Have that Clash in the corner. And the Mute there to swing on it every single time. And they get 2 kills from it, and the rest of the team picks up. I don't know how that kill comes through, but it did happen. That was a clean round from Concordia.
Very clean. Yeah, that sledge in the corner, people were so fixated on the Clash that they never checked it.
Yeah. Just peek out with it was the Mute.
Wait, did I say sledge?
You did say sledge.
Not
I knew
sledge. Whoops.
I knew what you were going
Mute.
for. Yeah. The Mute was just sitting there with the shotgun waiting. And as soon as contact was made from the Clash, they just peek out, free kill.
Shotguns.
Yeah. I want to see if the Vandals can try maybe a different kind of approach. I mean, they have to go to a different site now after winning on that defense. So we'll see if the Vandals' basement take is going to be any better.
Oh, and I think this is the site that Concordia is looking like they're probably going to be pretty strong on, because they did ban RAM in anticipation and Thermite, so that is going to completely reduce the Vandals' abilities to get through those hard walls and create that vertical.
We do have the Buck, so we can try to play for that verticality a little bit. Probably shoot out those batteries for the ace charge to go through. But other than that, I think it's going to be pretty difficult for the Vandals to break through from the outside. I think they're going to have to take this top floor. So we'll see how good the defense is on verticality.
And I don't know if the Vandals even have any EMPs.
Oh!
Oh, through the wall! Wow! Talk about luck.
Did they? Oh, wait, maybe it wasn't luck. Was he trying to get the hatch and it didn't go through? Is that what I saw?
I think that's exactly what happened. Sauce came through and just peeked, thinking that someone might still be reinforcing the hatch, and that bet was paid off. Wow.
We do have the Dokkaebi EMPs, or was it Grim? It was Dokkaebi. All right, well, the charges do go out, at least one of them. We'll see if, I don't know if Bandit was able to counter it, but yeah, the Vandals, very good setup to get that first pick. They had a drone in top storage, and they saw that guy was trying to get hatch. I assume that's how the information flow went, and able to pick it up early. So now man advantage is going to be very helpful trying to take this site. Youthful breaking up the floor a little bit here with his breach charges. The Clash is still being picked for the side of Concordia, just standing in a corner and waiting.
Clash is very useful for preventing other operators from going down the stairs specifically.
Right.
Because of all the soft walls that keep around the stairs onto this site. Although a little less strong now that she does not do damage with her shield.
Yeah, just that slow stun. But it does feel like the Vandals are very clumped right now. I don't know if I love that from them, but just taking this verticality space, now going to get ready to go down the stairs, it looks like. We do have the Ying and no Warden or anything to stop the flashes, so this could come into play.
It looks like all of Concordia is on basement too, so there is no top map control.
Yeah, they got that pick in storage, and it just comes down to fighting for the site. We do have the tube on the defense. I don't think it's even going to matter at this point.
Sees the clash, but can't do anything against it. Ooh, did not check the footholds. That might come to bite him.
Yeah, in the meantime, Youthful did get a kill. And Sauce gets a second of the round. Now it's just going to be Clash and the Mute, the deadly duo of the round prior.
I might be eating my words about Concordia being strong on this site. It looks like the Vandals have figured out what their strategy is.
Yeah. This is going to get difficult for Clash real quick. Putting the shield down. Macaroni with the headshot.
3 different angles all on that clash.
Yeah. Not much you can do there. You can just laugh it off on that one. But very good round from the Vandals. Getting that early pick definitely helped on that take.
Yeah. Very, very well. I think getting that hatch initially and getting that pick early in the match completely disoriented Concordia.
Yeah, for sure. They were not ready for that kill to come through, and they were just felt like they were a little bit stunned after that, and they just didn't know where to fight for next. So got a little complacent in sight. Would have loved to see them try to fight up the stairs a little bit or try to get the clash a little active, but we'll
Sauce
see.
coming through with the top of the leaderboard, 3-1.
Yeah. Getting 2 for sure in that previous round, maybe 3 as well. I don't fully remember how the first round went, but going back to the basement, see if Concordia fixes their mistakes. Someone go upstairs and get that hatch quickly. There we go. There goes the Malusi. So,
Looking like we're seeing a lot of the same lineups from more or less both teams. We are getting a Blackbeard in, it looks like, instead of a Grim. But I think almost every round we've had almost the same lineup from Concordia.
yeah. Which I don't know if I'd love. You know, usually you try to change up what you're doing on each site. Ooh.
Oh,
Flashbacks.
Really cutting it close there.
You try to change up what you're doing based on the site, but
I trust Youthful to make that shot.
yeah. If it's not working, no reason to change it. Or if it's not broken, sorry.
And that Mute
The
Jammer is
Mute.
going to come down. Yeah,
And
wow,
the- and the
Mute
tube.
and Tubarao.
Well, that's going to stall that that main breach.
So much utility on that wall. No
Man.
hatches were able to be reinforced.
Yeah. This time, not going to get punished on the hatches, so. But we do still have the ace charges. We can pop at least one of those.
Oh, I do not like how clumped we are here. 1 C4 and the round is over.
Ooh, and they tried for it. Sounded like.
Oh, I feel like a team kill is inevitable right here. This is so nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, that is a good clash spot.
Just playing around it side by side. Sauce does go down. The information's there, but it's going to make it very difficult for the Vandals to get this kill.
We do have a Ying.
Yeah, we could flash him out.
Any grenade or any grenade can get rid of that clash shield.
I think Youthful went upstairs to try to spam through the floor on him.
I think you might be right on that.
But Clash is still just standing there. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, there's the
Nope.
Ying. But everybody's blind. And the Clash still just sitting. Just go a little bit.
Can
Just go a
he
little
get
bit further.
the kill?
And now in a 3v3.
Loading new magazine.
Twisted Rods was able to pull one back.
We are...
Make it 2 back. This is a very awkward round, and I honestly don't know what to say. Like we are just not dealing with this Clash.
Yeah, we're just
gonna act like he's
pretending
not
that
there.
they're not there.
Oh, the Ying flash does not go through the wall like they were hoping.
And down goes Maud.
Now in a 1v3, yeah, this is gonna be very difficult, especially with the Clash just hard pinging every single time.
Please, Macaroni.
He's able to get Twisted Rods. Shut down his round a little bit. Oh, but Ewok on the SMG.
Yeah, we just completely walked past the clash.
Yeah, I feel like there was many ways to kind of deal with that, but I guess
I think getting rid of Blackbeard that early in the round was really decisive for Concordia because Blackbeard does have grenades.
yeah, I'm expecting a Clash ban here. Like I
am
feel like
also
I feel like we
predicting a
have
Clash
to.
ban.
I feel like we have to at this point. It's been picked every round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
it
it
did
is.
happen.
Clash and Ying.
The
So
Ying ban.
two pretty solid bans.
Yeah, kind of expected. We'll see, because the Clash has kind of been pivotal in every single round here for Concordia. So we'll see if that kind of changes their gameplay. I would assume that would. I feel like they should have a backup plan since, you know, Clash is fairly easy ban, especially once you see it once. You're like, okay, we're just going to get rid of it.
Clash is one of those operators where I firmly believe that Clash and Blackbeard both operate out of fear factor, where you see a Clash and you see a Blackbeard and you go, oh crap,
Yeah.
so we got to deal with this right now.
100, and I mean, I think it's completely justifiable, because if you're not playing well as a team, if you don't have coordinated like plan for something like that, like it's very easy to just continue to roll with those characters.
Yeah.
And
normally I would include Blitz in that list, but the difference between Blitz and the other two is that Blitz doesn't give you a chance to say, oh crap. You're just
you're just
die.
blind to dead, and then you're like, well, okay.
Just go, oh my eyes.
All right, and this Capcan is spotted. Youthful did get the information there. I think they red pinged. Capcan does know that he was spotted, so he's going to try to move those.
Where did
little
that
trip
fire
wires.
come from?
Was
was that a pipe? I think that was one of the
think it
gas
was,
pipes. Okay.
yeah.
I was like, wait, did we destroy a Goyo or what was that?
I think that was. We had that happen in the varsity game, and I believe somebody, I think it was 5, died in prep phase.
I think you're right.
To that. So, all right, back on this top floor. Vandals had a pretty tough time the last time on this one, so we'll see how they approach it. The wasted EMP is not a great way to start. Should still be able to get one of those walls.
I am happy to see that we are checking for cap cans.
Yep. We know the cap can was there. We knew a couple of spots, but I think the cap can was able to pick them up and move them.
This is going to be a difficult team comp to push through. Capcan, Bandit, Azami, a Warden, and a Jaeger.
The Bandit's trying to trick a little bit, but I don't think he's going to do it in time.
No, we do get that first one out. Or the second one.
Yeah, the pressure was a little bit too much for him. He does back up, give over the IT room. Getting those air jabs set down for the flank, which there is there.
Oh, that was too close. Oh, and he's sitting in the corner. No.
And now the Vandals have to guess if he moved. Nobody was close enough to trade immediately.
Please tell me. Oh.
One goes down as the starter. The Jaeger does take down. Who was that? Didi?
Yeah, Didi. I really hope that we communicated. It looks like we did, so that we are rotating now.
Yeah, the diffuser's down. Oh, up
Ooh,
close.
there we go.
The zombie does go down. Youthful gets one. Still have to grab that diffuser.
We did not communicate.
He's
And
still-
Nomad's
he's
still
still
on the
stuck.
phone.
He's still stuck. Oh, my.
Goodness.
The triple kill from the Capcan. He back against the wall the entire time. He couldn't have rotated out if he wanted to. Ooh, a little bit of a rough recoil control there.
But he did have the right idea. He almost got that surprise. That pre-fire was so close to paying off.
Yeah.
But he just couldn't get that gunfight. But wow. Cheesin was sitting in that corner.
Yeah.
And he was in full camo, and he got, what, 3 of us?
Yeah, he got 3 kills. Which, in my, he shouldn't have gotten the second. I think we kind of just forgot that he was there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have loved to see the Vandals try to clear that out sooner, especially when one died and when he's right there. Like, we know where he is. He can't really go anywhere. So
I think we had the situation of where one of us died in there, and then we rotated away, and then came back.
Yeah.
And we kind of just assumed that he had moved somewhere else now that we knew that he was there.
right,
But then that's where, on his end, sitting there and just waiting it out really paid off.
yeah, it worked perfectly for him. Now we get a first floor site. Not basement, not top floor.
Oh, is this kitchen?
It's the kitchen.
It is kitchen.
I assume we're going to see a run out to get that, get the hatch. It's a pretty safe plan to do most of the time. Just because there's no close spawns to kill anyone that tries to run out and get the hatch, but it does just give away where you're at.
This site can be really hard to defend, so I am interested in seeing what the Vandal strategy and okay, we have a Blackbeard and a Blitz on the same team.
Looks like we're going to be going through some windows,
I
probably.
think I know what the strategy is.
Yeah, we are outside
Oh, and a lion. And a lion.
getting that hatch. Actually, we're going basement. We're coming up from below.
This will be an interesting strategy. I have not seen this before, so I'm curious on what the Vandals are going to do here.
Yeah, Sauce was taking an engagement up top floor here. Stuck in the room. I believe that's the Jaeger.
Oh, he was so close.
Just bested. Very low HP. One bullet's all that was needed.
I will say that looked like a headshot from our camera.
Yeah, DD is able to take down Ewok. Up from the basement stairs. 3 of the Vandals.
There we go. Good use of Blackbeard's ability.
Going through the wall, straight into the kitchen.
Oh, what? That was a headshot. That looked like a headshot to me.
We're lagging.
I blame Ping.
Mod goes down as well. And now it's just the shield ops. Chip damage.
And he gets flanked.
Yeah, the Blitz in this 1v4.
Yeah, there is not much he could have done in that situation. He was just cornered.
Defense is looking pretty good here from Concordia.
Yeah, very solid vertical control.
Yeah.
I think I do think the Vandals would have won that if we had taken that top floor, because I don't know what happened, but 2 of those kills.
Yeah, that one just came down to head-to-head duels not being won.
Yeah.
That top floor one is really close. So
All comes down to fire rate, apparently.
yeah. Man, the Jaeger's gun's really good. That's why he's still picked.
Even after the, 4 or 5 nerfs that he went through?
Yeah. They gave just a better gadget to a new op, and people still pick Jaeger.
Yeah. He is still really good. He's just not as good.
Yeah. The Womai. I like to play Womai sometimes.
I think it was like year 5 Jaeger was a menace. Is that the year 5 or year 4 where he still had an ACOG?
Yep.
ACOG, I think he had an extra gadget, and the gadgets could destroy, I think it was 3 each
Yeah.
with no cooldown. So it was really strong.
Yeah. And I mean, he's a good starter op as well because
Oh, yeah.
it gets you used to the game and a whole bunch of stuff like that. But back on the basement. The other band for the Ying, I don't think is going to play too much of a play now. We already had the role swap, and we have the 2 back in play for Concordia.
Curious on how different the defense is going to look like without Clash there. Because it seems like Clash was a pretty integral part of that defense.
Yeah. So far, their defense has still been fairly strong, though, even with that ban.
Did we
Yeah.
throw an EMP at it?
We did.
Okay. I thought for a second, like, wait, does that work? It's like, okay.
I don't think it does. I think we were trying to re-EMP the Blitz, or the
Ooh,
Bandit
Mulligan.
batteries. Mulligan does take down Youthful. Ooh, struggling over my words there. Oh, no. No.
Making me nervous.
Yeah.
Making me nervous.
Still playing on this second floor.
Oh, no!
Cheesin'.
It's over. It's so over.
We don't clear the cap cans.
Oh, the double kill. Oh, but this fuse might be big. Oh, bring it back, please, Macaroni.
Oh.
Doesn't find the kill. Oh, that is tragic.
Keep in mind, there's still 2 lurkers. One on this first floor, about to take an engagement.
There we
Nice
go.
shots. Twisted does go down, but there's still one on the second floor. I don't know if we even know he's there.
I don't think we do.
Oh, wait, he's actually moved back down.
Oh, he was so close.
Gets knocked. Can Macaroni get there in time? No. The JV starter.
And there we go. Macaroni brings it back. Avenges 2 of his fallen comrades.
And now the 1v3. Has to be the ace clutch.
I
On
believe.
the fuse, not the ace.
If anyone's going to do it, it's Macaroni. I believe.
Ooh, ouchie. Barbed wire. There's a second one he has to go through here.
Ooh, this is going to be tough. No drone and only a little bit of util.
Comes down to raw skill. Don't leave this one up to chance.
No one on... Oh, and the footholds again!
Yeah.
It's the same angles we're dying to. Oh, that hurts. That hurts to see. It was such a strong comeback for Macaroni.
Yeah, able to pick up 2 there, but not the rest. And now the swap. Vandals to defense. Pretty... Honestly, it's been a little rough since that second round. We got that win, and then just 4 straight losses. Concordia bringing it back to a 5-1 lead right now on the half.
Yeah, very strong defensive side for Concordia, so I'm hoping that the Vandals have some strategies cooked up.
Yeah, pretty even kill spread there on both sides.
There we go, ace ban.
Just looks like cheesing pulling away on the side of
If
Concordia.
we could put down the leaderboard, please. We're watching the bands. Thank you. And a Dokkaebi and a Clash.
Concordia doesn't want the same to happen to them. Get rid of the Clash
So
early.
that's our trick, not yours.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's fine. I don't know if the Vandals play Clash at all. So pretty much a free...
I don't
ban.
think so. Sentry is a pretty solid pick, especially after the buff. I am very, very happy with the Sentry buff.
What buff was it?
He got the TCSG.
I don't know what that is.
Cage shotgun.
Okay.
Yeah, very good slug shotgun. I think my biggest issue with Sentry was that his arsenal was just really bad.
Okay.
Like I think he had the commando, which was like I think it has like 16 rounds to a mag,
That sucks.
and it just runs out of ammo so fast. It was that, and I think it was oh gosh, what else was it? I want to say it was a shotgun.
This is an interesting setup coming out from Macaroni. He's put all of his castle barricades on that first floor around the storage room or the warehouse.
I think it could actually work out pretty well for Macaroni if he holds in, or at least one of the Vandals hold that garage.
Yeah.
That makes it so that someone has to make a lot of noise.
I think that's the plan, but that's very interesting. I've never seen anyone do that.
Yeah.
He put them all on the first floor rather than either of the windows and doors on the second floor. But it might work perfectly as Buck tries to go through.
Who knows? It could work out really well.
Yeah. Playing for this first floor space, it seems like. Missed that shot there.
I don't think he did.
Oh, okay.
I think he got it. We don't get points on our screen, so we can't
It
say.
looked like he missed it a little bit. We do have the Maverick coming through.
Maverick coming through.
Oh. Get shocked a little bit there.
Ooh, Twisted gets youthful. Ooh,
Macaroni
Mulligan
goes
gets
down.
Macaroni. Oh no.
And a very early 5v3 here for Concordia. Sauce. He's just laying under this window, hoping somebody jumps in. I don't know if he's going to get that luxury, though.
Now, Didi has taken up the duty of holding garage.
Yeah, doing a little dancey dance, swinging side to side. I think they're still struggling to get that IT breach open. Oh, there it goes. Okay, they did get it. But nobody's really playing for it. They're just rotating around.
A lot of lead and wait tactics.
Device
Yeah.
ready.
It's all mind games. Show that you're here, but then move. Try to get a different angle.
They do take out the camera, and I don't know if anyone's holding this. I think there is someone to the left in Cubby.
Reloading.
Yeah, it was Sauce.
I think he's still prone.
Yeah, I think he was hiding under that window, but he has moved off. Now onto the bomb chassis.
Oh, yep. Sauce has moved out of there. But he's holding close.
It's done. He's just hoping. Oh, we actually laid down. I don't know if that sound cue probably should have been heard there by the Nomad.
Ooh.
And
Don't
JV
know.
started. He's inside.
Don't know how he got there.
I don't either. And Grim's getting that diffuser set down.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was okay. I don't know where he came from.
I think he got through from
Connector?
Not connector, but oh gosh, where all the plants are, where the Capcan was.
Yeah.
I forget what that room is called. I want to say it's just called couch.
I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, I don't remember them breaching the wall, but apparently they did, and he was just in sight. Nobody was holding for it, and
This is gonna be map point for Concordia.
yeah, they get what is that 6 straight attempts at a match point before, or 5 more until overtime. So
Yeah. This, I'm gonna be honest, it's not looking good.
yeah, this is looking like a very difficult clawback from the Vandals if they are to pull it off.
But they could also just be warming up.
Yeah,
This is their first game.
it is the warm-up game.
Bombs from being defused by attackers.
Back on this on this second floor. They're gonna try their setup again. There wasn't a Mira ban. That's one thing that came through with Concordia banning Clash, is Mira goes unbanned.
That is honestly a huge boon. Like, if we can make use of Mira, on this maps especially,
Yeah,
Mira is very strong.
very strong. A lot of angles you can hold. Hard breaches. And we're double reinforcing. That is where I would have put one of my Miras. Is on that second floor.
I would tend to agree, yeah.
So where are we putting the Miras?
I am surprised that we are also not getting a castle barricade on Command Center Connector. That is a surprise.
Ooh, we have 2 people playing bottom warehouse.
Oh, I think we tried to do a C4 throw, but it did not catch anyone. I actually don't... Do we have any lurkers? I don't think we do.
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, and they do the same strategy, and that I think that castle barricade is actually working against the Vandals right now.
Yeah, they can't stop that. And Twisted, he's just able to get that and know that he's safe from behind because the castle barricade's there.
Yeah, and they have freely pushed into construction. And the gridlock goes out too. Oh, just in between. Oh, that's so tragic.
Yeah, Sauce goes
That
down.
was a beautiful C4. It just didn't reach. Ah. Despite all of that happening, it is still a 4v5 in favor of Concordia. Oh, as I say, it goes down to a 3v5.
Yeah, JV starter able to take down another. Just clearing all these angles very systematically. Mod, I think on cams it looked
Yeah,
like.
Mod was on cams.
Just a free kill given over, no trade through. Oh, C4 doesn't quite reach.
I think our third C4.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
coming up empty, and now it's just Youthful and DD. Backs against the wall, playing for the life here in
And Diffuser
Nighthaven.
is going down. Oh, but we down one.
He's able to get the knock. Youthful's able to pick one up on the other side. So now the 2v3. Don't think JV Star is going to be able to get picked up at all. He's in an awkward spot. Oh, as the Maverick runs in, going for it. Oh, just
What? Okay.
doesn't pay any attention. And Didi gets... Okay, so that was the knock guy. Never mind. Hold on. Youthful. Super shorty out. Just one.
Can he get the defuse?
She's in... Wait, he's
Can
sticking.
he get the defuse? I think
Youthful
he can.
full
I think he
sticking.
can. And Youthful brings it back
Oh,
up to
man.
a 2.
That was a 2v5. right? Or 2v4?
I want to say,
I
yeah.
think it was a 2v5. Wow.
Phew.
Great call there from Youthful just to full stick it.
Yeah, really, really well done.
Him and Didi putting the team on their back right there, clawing back that 2v5. JV starter really, he was trying to set his team up for a win there. Getting 2 entries. And actually, was it 3? It was 3 entries. Okay. Now, I don't know what happened there with the Mira. I don't think I saw a single Mira window.
I don't think I did either.
I don't know where they went, if they were even placed.
I'm not sure.
There was the Ash on the other side, so that could have been countered, but I don't know where they went. And we're not even going basement. The Vandals are going for kitchen. Which is an interesting choice, if I do say so myself.
I think it's a matter of preference because basement can be really hard, especially when you know you're going up against a 5-stack. I think
Right.
the decision to go on onto this site is just because I don't think the Vandals are quite comfortable enough yet to defend basement.
Yeah, now I'm looking at the picks for the attack. They still have the Ram. I think they were expecting it to be basement. They had Thermite, Thatcher, and I don't remember who the other one was that they switched off to the IQ.
Yep. If they didn't discover where the bomb site was, then it could actually, instead of they're not comfortable defending it, it could be a deception tactic.
Yeah. But they did find out that it wasn't basement, so they were able to get those switches in time. We'll see if the Ram comes through on the top floor. I don't know how many spots there are that could be useful, but...
Ooh, Zero. Zero is going to be very strong here. Zero's ability to take out util from afar is very good.
Yeah, and we do have... I mean, there's just a few things that can be taken out there. The cap can, mines, as well as maybe a Vault cam if need be. But the Habana is getting used. Going to be taking down some of these hard breaches.
August cam placed.
Zero.
Honestly, not a bad spot for a Zero cam. Able to see all of the raw.
Oh, really awkward, but Sauce a little bit quicker to the trigger there.
Ya boy, Sauce.
And going through the window.
Well, it looks like they do know of. I think it's Youthful up there.
I know Sauce was upstairs, but I'm not sure who else is there. Looks like a couple of the Vandals are still playing that top floor. Actually, make it 3. 3 Vandals still up there, so that leaves 2 defenders.
Twisted.
Sauce drops down the hatch trying to get the jump on one. Little does he know there's 2 sitting in wait. Does a ton of damage to both players, but neither of them go down. Thatcher and Habana live to fight another fight. Didi with that Boss G. That is your third person upstairs. Mod and Macaroni tasked with locking down the site. There's 3v3. Twisted Rods is still sitting a little bit below half HP. See if it
gonna
comes
be
down
interesting.
to it.
Bit of a pre-fire defense. Ooh, Maud gets the kill.
Yeah, Mod cleaning up one more, and now Twisted Rods wasn't able to fit through that little floor.
Ooh.
Didi getting a second on the round, and now it's just the Ram.
The boss cog.
Ewok. 10 seconds. Yeah, there's no way. The Vandals have to really hardly throw this. And he's not even going. He's just going to sit and wait. Play for the KD.
It's a little, a little different from Counter-Strike where you don't just go save.
Yeah. He's just sitting. So,
Yeah, really good defense right there from the Vandals. We are bringing it up for the second win in a row. We might see a good comeback here.
yeah.
The reverse sweep.
Now just a 3-round difference. 2 to the good here.
All right, who are we seeing as
Time
a ban?
for the other
Who do you
ban.
Who do you think?
Honestly, Ram maybe? Nope.
Mirror and Mav.
I was thinking Ram because I think basement's our next site.
Yep, basement.
So now the Ram should come through on the.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Ewok pulling it out again. Actually, yeah, Ewok was the Ram last round. Now they're going to do the Thermite Thatcher probably.
Oh.
Monty? No hard breach?
Zero does have hard breach.
Oh, yeah, he has one of the little square ones, huh?
Yeah, and I think Grim does too, but I could be wrong.
I know Grim has EMPs.
Oh, there you go. Thermite.
Switching off of the Ram. So they're going hard breach, or they're just going main through the breach rather than trying to play verticality, it looks like. Zero's probably going to go in, try to cam out, or try to pop the bandits, but honestly, I don't know what the strat is here, because they have EMP, and they have Thatcher and Thermite to take hard breach. So I don't know what the Zero plan is.
Zero can actually be used to really good effectiveness, where you
Okay.
can actually place him on the floor, like right where your boy Sauce is. You can place a Zero cam right there,
Right.
switch it around, and have it see into basement.
Yeah, I knew that, but he also shoots with it, right? He can.
Yeah,
like
and he can
a
take out like
Twitch
electrical.
drone. Yeah. So that's what I assumed it would be used for. So that's why I'm confused on the Thatcher pick as well. But the Vandals,
Always good to have a backup.
true, doing a little bit of lurking here. 2 players in the top warehouse. As mentioned before, it looks like they're going to go for the hard breach. So this may actually come back to bite the Vandals if they're not quick to rotate.
Yeah, it looks like we had a good bit of setup that we had to do on the first floor.
Yeah, one is pulled back down. So I think that's just DD upstairs. No trick coming through.
And we do get the hard breach through.
Monty, oh, are they just going to smoke and plant?
They might.
We'll see what they do. Right now, Twisty Raj, he's just sitting, waiting for information to come through.
Yep, that's kind of how Monty is supposed to operate.
Yeah, ooh, a
Ooh,
little bit of pre-fire.
Saved by the horizontal recoil. And it looks
Yeah,
like they
there it
are
goes.
going to be smoking off and planting.
They're going to go for that safe plant up on the box. Looks like it. Oh, somebody pushed in to try to fight it.
Ooh, and Monty does go down.
Was it Youthful? Yeah, Youthful taking him down. Trade it
And
back.
Mulligan takes out Youthful.
Yeah, the diffuser's in sight.
Oh!
Ooh, Mod. Quick headshot. Now the 3v3 once again.
Concordia is on the back foot here.
Yeah.
Their pushes are not quite working as intended.
Have that cam now for the attack to see from. But the Vandals, they've won a 3v3 before. See if they can do it again. Now the 2v3.
Ooh, taking out Mod was critical. Mod was holding a very vital angle, and I'm wondering if the Vandals are going to be able to push it back. Oh, he does see that camera there.
Oh, the knock comes through onto Grim. That's the diffuse again, trying to go down.
There's a lot of cameras looking into sight. I know the Vandals know that they're there, but they're just not quite able to take him out.
Yeah.
Oh, and a big flank coming from JV.
Starter trying to make himself a varsity starter on this flank.
Oh, and the flank pays off. Wow.
That's going to close it out for map 1.
That was really close.
Yeah. The Vandals were trying to fight back. There was a couple of things that if changed, may have been able to turn the tides. But yeah, it was a good effort.
Who is this JV starter?
I don't
person?
know.
I did not see them on the roster. I'm
I-
curious on who this is.
When in my research, I found the account was the JV starter account, but I couldn't. There's nothing saying who they are as far as like which person's
Yeah.
playing.
Huh.
They
Well,
could just be playing as a varsity player, and we had no idea.
Man, I mean, 13-6.
Yeah, played super well.
Yeah,
So-
I think that was probably the opponent pick, right? For a map.
Yeah, they started defense, so I would have.
Wait, no, we started on attack.
We started attack. It could have been the Vandal pick. I'm
It
not
might
sure.
have been ours. Who knows?
We didn't get the map bans.
Yeah,
but
already starting it off with a really hard fought match. And the Vandals couldn't. Oh, why'd we clip that? Oh, why'd we clip that?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that we clipped that.
That was those first couple rounds were a little bit rough to watch. You know.
I think that was just a matter of the Vandals just kind of warming up. And I
Yeah.
think that was a little bit of just growing pain.
This also a very tough round. Cheesin played it great. You know, getting all those kills. You know, even if the information was there that he had to fight everybody and win those fights either way. So the Vandals, I think, warming up towards the end of that match, I think there was a lot of mistakes made that I was seeing, which just made it a little bit harder for them to fight into it. You know, as we mentioned, that mirror pick that we didn't see the mirrors being used. In that last round, it looked like that main wall for after the breach into the site, they didn't reinforce in the middle. They just had holes on the side. So I think there's a couple of things that if they had changed, it might have worked in their favor. A couple of mistakes, but Concordia played it well. They
Hats off to them.
capitalized.
They did play it very, very well. And I think in the end, this is JV, and this is where the mistakes are supposed to be
True.
made. So
This is where the players grow.
yeah, this is only their third game this season. So
A lot of new players. You know, Youthful, I believe, is the only returning player.
I believe that's correct.
You know, as I was looking a little bit into our players, and they have a decent amount of hours. I think most of them have about the same as me. So
Yeah, I think
still learning the game a little.
if any of the viewers are returning viewers, you might remember a couple of other players such as Ukami, Darkheart, and a handful of other people. A lot of them actually moved up to substitutes for
Yes.
the varsity team. So Youthful was the one that stayed back, and he's helping out the JV team. And you can kind of see that he is handling a lot. Oh, let's go, Chalet!
Nice.
This is probably our pick. This one's probably ours.
I'm just happy we're not watching Skyscraper.
Yeah. I do not like Skyscraper. It's a tough map. But I do think that we are going to start seeing a little bit of a progressive increase in the Vandals' performance, as we saw that we started to get a little bit more of a handle on not only our aim, but like our strategy and executions.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think Mod was warming up into the end of that game as well. I think the
Oh, yeah,
first half
definitely.
was a little rough for Mod, but picked it up in those last few rounds, got a few kills here and there, which definitely boosts the confidence and helps into the next game.
And I don't know if we have our PTZ cams up, but I do believe Mod is playing on controller.
Yes, Mod is a controller player, so
Yeah.
makes it a little bit of a upward swing to try to fight with the keyboard and mouse.
It is definitely a uphill battle with that.
All right, some pretty typical bands there. See the Miracade and the Ace Ram.
Striker.
One thing I am missing here is I feel like the Clash is going to come through again. Honestly, I would have preferred to see Cade not banned and just run with a Clash ban, but no Clash actually.
Honestly, Clash is difficult to play on Chalet. She's
That's
really
fair.
good on top floor, but you have to know everything about top floor and where all the angles are.
Yeah, there's
Because,
a
oh
lot.
boy.
There's a lot of soft walls that if you're playing for a different location, it just kind of falls apart quickly.
Yeah.
But
There are some strategies that kind of mitigate a lot of the risk for playing Clash, but it is still tough.
yeah, I
So-
felt like Clash was pretty vital in their defense before, so I thought maybe they would pull it out again, but I guess we'll see as this game goes on.
Yeah, we'll see. And we are starting on attack again.
Okay, so
We're not switching.
we have no idea which map pick was ours. I
No
hope it's
idea.
Chalet, because we like Chalet.
We do like Chalet.
I think everybody likes Chalet.
Yeah, it's an A tier map.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
This is a map that is very friendly to a newcomer,
It's classic.
because you can learn
Bring back
the map.
house.
You can learn the map pretty
No
quickly,
mags.
and as long as you actually get to play it when you play
Ooh,
ranked.
spawn
it's
peaks.
nice. Oh, a deep angle
That
does.
didn't hit. That what? That didn't
Yeah,
hit.
one bullet.
Huh?
One bullet connected not to the head somehow.
That wasn't a headshot.
I don't know, man.
I want to replay that.
We're bringing
I want to take a slow mo look at that shot.
the Blackbeard back into it. Taking basement early, but I don't know. I don't see any lurks necessarily. We have classic setup around library for the defense, but other than that, I think everybody's top floor.
Yeah, and the Azami strat of holding balcony there is going to be pretty strong. Hopefully, JV Starter can make the most of it. But this Blackbeard is about to cause some havoc by coming down this hallway.
I feel like we should come up with a name for JV Starter rather than just calling him JV Starter. Kevin?
Kevin.
Alright, we'll call him Kevin. Twisted Rods taking down Didi.
Okay.
Okay. Kevin in with the double kill early on.
And Kevin's dead.
Down goes Kevin.
Taken out by Maud.
I don't know what happened there.
I don't know either. I don't think we heard the sprinting.
Yeah, but also I'm not sure where Didi died from because he was on those blue stairs as well. Oh, it was this angle, right? It was the hard breach. Because it was Twitch Rods that took him down, and he was playing that angle.
This right here is why I love Striker.
Who needs a teammate when you can play Striker?
Exactly. Striker is the one-man army.
Does get that breach off.
Oh,
We do have the
can he get the
Doku.
phone?
There's nobody fighting, so it is relatively safe, but Mod does not know that.
Ooh, it's so close.
Bandit just needed to take one more step. Youthful would have had that kill.
Wants it.
The C4. So much damage done.
He's on 1 health. Oh, and he gets it! He gets Mulligan!
He does, with that
Through
spam
the
through the
wall.
wall. Now trying to make a little bit more noise going in. Phone calls. This is why you silence your
ring.
phone during the movie.
What goal?
The fire is so... It's just going to sit there. Both the Vandals are too low to
and
go
we just run through it! We just run through it!
Oh, no. We had time, right?
Why did we run through?
There was time on the clock.
Okay.
Well, questionable decision. As I said before, the mistakes made by the Vandals kind of lost them the previous, and that round kind of is a very similar story. I mean, that flank coming through. No, who was it? It was on Blackbeard. Sauce didn't react. I don't know if there was comms coming through and just didn't hear it, but
This is one of those times where I wish that I could hear the comms from the JV team, because in my mind, I'm wondering, like, were the comms just completely panicked? Like, he's right there, go, go, go,
Yeah.
go, and we just ran through the fire.
there was like 30 seconds still on the clock. We could have waited that Goyo out, and on that low of HP, you're not living through that.
No.
Both of the Vandals were low, so I don't know where that decision making came through. But on to basement. Okay, I have high hopes for basement because it's a pretty solved site. I feel like, especially with how the previous round was played. JV Starter or Kevin, sorry, was the only lurker. So if they can find him, if they can find Kevin and take him down early, then it's just the site hold, which usually is pretty easy to take. This time, Ewok on the Scopos is playing top floor.
I do love some Scopos gameplay.
Scopos is something.
Ooh, that is a good spot for Scopos right there.
Yeah, able to hold those blue stairs.
Yeah.
And as long as he just keeps playing on this top floor, just buys more time for his team, we'll see what he can do. JV Starter, I don't know. Did he rotate back down? Or is he also playing top floor here? Good to see the Vandals droning out all of this. Clearing library.
Seeing a bit of a familiar strategy here from Youthful. We see a lot of what Five does on the varsity team.
Yeah.
And now we are just opening up that wall.
Unloading. So one thing I will point out is I know Youthful and Sauce, as well as DD sometimes, they love to queue with the varsity guys. They learn a lot from them. They take a lot from what they play, and I think it's a very good thing to do because they're varsity for a reason. They've played a lot of the game. They know what's going on, and even their basic strats are better than most.
Looks like we got a bit of signaling here.
I'm not sure.
Oh, we have a Brava.
We do indeed have a Brava. I think we still have the Thatcher, so I don't know why we're running away from the hard breach here. We know it has to be a bandit, not the Cade, so I don't know what's going on here. Mod goes down.
And Youthful takes out Mulligan.
I'm not sure what happened there on the kill feed, but Mod did die in the meantime.
So did Kevin.
Kevin's down.
Kevin is
R.I.P.
dead.
Kevin. So now the 4v3. Gonna just follow the Blackbeard down here. Does get that knock. Skopos is still alive.
Scaring me.
Youthful shooting over the shoulder. All right, so we have Rods in that
We
in the
have
basement.
control of sight. I believe. Okay, no, we don't.
Everybody's dead.
Everyone died.
I'm not totally sure what happened, but now it's just a 1v1. Youthful knows where Rods went, kind of. Getting that rotate around through the breach now. 1v1. One bullet can be the difference maker.
And he just doesn't look the right way. Oh, that's tragic.
Youthful going to be kicking himself on that one.
The timing.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what we missed, but that was a 3v3 turned 1v1 in about 4 seconds.
I think we had 2 trades.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just happened so fast.
That Skopos was still alive. We killed the secondary one, and then I thought he was still upstairs, but I could have been mistaken. And just kills go through very quickly. Youthful not able to capitalize on the runaway. He did a lot of damage, but not able to finish him off. And,
Yeah.
2 rounds in a row now for Concordia on their defense. Their defense was very solid before, able to close it out fairly quickly. But we'll see if their chalet continues to, I guess, be fruitful. Going for the games room site, I believe.
Game and Bar.
Game and Bar.
Mr. Game and Watch.
Yeah. Fun character to play. Shout out Smash. Shout out our Smash team for going to Boise State and winning.
Oh, yeah.
That happened over the weekend. If you missed the Boise State stream, we took our Rocket League team and our Smash team down to do a little bit of an exposition match. Rocket League lost, I believe, 3-0. And Smash won 2-0. So
Can't blame the Rocket League team for losing. I think Boise State is one of the best teams in the nation right now.
yes, they are. They've always been very good in Rocket League. It's one of their teams that they put a lot behind. You know, a lot of support, good coaching, and they try to win that game, and they do very well most of the time.
Getting a bit of a rush here from Macaroni.
Yeah, just
Will be stopped, however.
no care in the world for anyone who could have been in the bedroom.
Okay, we are all here.
Everybody.
Wow, everyone's here. It's a party.
Everyone's joined in for the party. I assume we're going to send our blitz in somewhere as soon as we drone, get some information.
Blackbeard's dead.
Yeah, Blackbeard. Youthful on the blitz. That's our shield now. We do have the Thatchers, or not the Thatcher, the Thermite still. See if that comes into play at all. It is first floor site, so I'm not sure where we can hard breach. But
There is someone on the stairs.
we're so split. Youthful is way up in front here. Now trying to get another player there close to him
Oh, just not quite enough damage.
on that fadeaway.
Oh, but your boy gets it.
Okay, he does pull one back. Up on the mez stairs again.
Loading you back.
Macaroni.
Gets out Kevin.
Kevin goes down. All right. Oh, never mind.
Nasty angle.
Cheesing. Could not find that Belusi in the plant.
Honestly, I didn't see it either.
I didn't either. I don't know where it was, other than,
In the bushes.
yeah, you're in the bushes. Shout out. Good
Oh.
movie.
Oh.
You know that? You know the movie?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Never mind. believe that is from the Benchwarmers.
I'll trust you on that.
Macaroni or Ying Main. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Just holding that angle. And one
Wow.
bullet. All that was
reaction
needed.
Time.
All right. Well, that was not a very hopeful round there for the Vandals. We'll see if this next ban helps at all. But it seems like
I don't know of any operator that's really proving to be
yeah.
a huge issue. I would honestly say maybe Castle. Okay, Malusi.
They really
yeah.
hated that bush.
Yeah, Malusi. Malusi is very good
Yeah.
against shields.
I think Malusi's pretty good just in general. Having to pull the crosshair just to shoot that thing.
Wow, youthful on top. Oh my goodness.
Putting the team on his back, but not carrying hard enough. Down 0-3 right now.
He's trying his best here.
Yeah. The Vandals have put up a fight every single week so far. As we mentioned before the games got underway, they have not been 2-0'd yet. They lost both games 2-1. So it's gone map 3 every single time. Can they pull it back? I've seen them do an entire, like a big comeback. I think they were down 5-1 one game. Came back and won it in overtime.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
Comebacks are possible.
definitely. And in R6 where you're playing with so few rounds, it's definitely, you know, a viable thing. And the defense and attack just, yeah, I'm saying a whole lot of nothing right now. I lost my train of thought.
Welcome to the job.
Halfway through the sentence, I lost my train of thought, and yeah, I'm gone.
Just the mouth kept going.
Yeah.
Just started spewing things.
I drank my Monster earlier today. I really should have waited till now. Shout out our sponsor, Monster Energy. Are you out? I was waiting for a slurp, but
Now I am.
we didn't get one. But yeah, shout out to our sponsors, Monster Energy, and shout out to our other sponsor, Ziply Fiber, keeping us in the game. You see, we're playing on a central server, and we still only have 50 ping. So let's go, Ziply Fiber.
Ziply, if you're watching, sorry about that.
It's not our fault.
It's not our fault, we swear.
We fixed it, and yeah, they didn't.
We fixed it, and then someone else unfixed it.
Yeah. All right, the Vandals taking a very
Why are we
slow.
aiming at our teammates' heads all the time? You're making me so nervous.
You know, just one little mouse click.
It's like you kept following Sauce.
Kevin, 1-for-1 trade. Youthful goes down, but DD pulls it back. And okay, I'm not sure if we're doing a bit of a miscommunication here. DD and Youthful were both first floor taking kitchen space, and the rest of the Vandals are still on blue stairs trying to clear basement. I think we're moving a little bit too slow into this. Oh, has the right idea.
Ooh, we know someone's there.
Trying to spam it out. Oh, so close every single time. Not quite connecting.
So we are not quite sure how to push up. They know someone is watching that angle, but they just don't know what to do about him.
Yeah, in the solarium. Just waiting. Waiting for people to come up.
Time is going to be running out here.
Only a minute 15 left. We do still have this Thatcher and Thermite. We can take this main wall if we so choose. Still trying to play the verticality a little bit. But I'm not sure what we're doing here. We're just kind of waiting still.
Less than a minute left on the clock.
Here comes the Thatcher, I would assume. Or not.
Those Fenrir toxins are going to be an issue.
Alright. Trying to C4 a little bit, but no one's even there. Now getting the main breach going. DD on the other barricade. A lot of pressure in the last 30 seconds. This is going to be a very quick end of the round, no matter which way it goes. Macaroni trying to take that long angle into the bedroom. Nobody there.
Pre-fire.
Oh!
Oh!
Okay, that was a different kill. DD.
Okay.
DD gets that kill. The spam was very close from Macaroni and able to get the knock. DD with a triple kill. Now a 2v3.
The bomb is going down.
Macaroni
and
does get it.
It does get put down.
Mulligan right on top of him. No support from the team. Macaroni does go down, and now the 2v2. Sauce and Mod.
Will this be the first point for the Vandals?
Mod moved up close onto the fuser. Triple kill from Mulligan now. Oh,
Yeah.
Sauce tried to get him off of the bomb.
So close.
Oh, wow.
See, on that play, I think we were so close to the right idea, but we just weren't supporting the people on defuse.
Yeah.
Like we got up to defuse, and then we weren't holding those angles to prevent the push up to the defuse.
Yeah. Also, it took a long time to get onto that.
Yeah, but hey, it worked.
It did work. We did get into the site.
But
But
like we see with varsity, that kind of strategy does have its place here.
for sure. Makes it very jumbled on both sides, and sometimes you can thrive in that chaos, but others, you can line up, get a free double kill. Gets very difficult when you play that quickly, especially with the time to kill in R6.
Locate and defuse as many
Yeah,
bombs as they
definitely.
can.
It's like, well, I'm trying to run into site. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. It is what it is. But we do see a Denari coming out.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
We'll see how the Vandals play against this. We have not seen the Denari. We saw Capcan come through and a double kill before, so we'll see if the...
I think this is the first time we've seen Denari played on stream.
yeah, the Bravo would have been a great pick.
Twitch, I think, is going to be better, though.
Okay. It's like, could be kind of funny, though, if you Denari and you die to your own tripwire.
That would be something. I actually don't know how Brava works with Denari. I don't know if you need to individually capture each node or how that works.
I'm not sure.
I'm curious on what that interaction is.
Anybody in the chat that would know, let us know, because that'd be good information.
But I definitely think that Twitch is the right pick for this.
Oh, spawn peek from Kevin. Wow, oh.
Dang it.
Sauce is here. Sauce is down blue stairs already.
Sauce is cooking.
He has to be very careful, though, of this angle.
You know
just
someone's there
walk
now.
It back. Just walk it back. There we go. The Vandals have made very quick presence into the building. Bit different from the previous round. Yeah, you see the Azami.
Really good Azami placement.
Yeah, these
here.
are a very common one to play off. It's very difficult for the attackers to play around. You just get a one-way angle pretty much, pixel angle for them to fight, and very difficult to counter. Do see Mod on the Jaeger, or not Jaeger, Jackal.
We don't see Jackal played a whole lot.
Yeah, I like playing Jackal. He's one of my main characters I play in comp. The 1v1. Get him. Get him. Oh, there it is.
Get him. Yeah!
Sauce wins out the 1v1 versus Kevin.
Kevin is dead.
Kevin goes down. That is the carry on the side of Concordia.
Brought it back even after getting meleeed initially.
All right, this Denari setup is diabolical. Good luck going through that doorway.
Not even James Bond would go through that door.
Yeah, you have to. The only one that might be able to do it is Oryx, but
Yeah, well, he'd go through it.
he'd try.
He would
sure
come
would
back
try.
out of it.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult for the Vandals to break through. We do still have a thermite. Yeah, that's going to come into play trying to blow open this wall. No need to worry about the tripwires if you just go through the wall. And they're still there.
Ooh.
Might be able to get an angle onto it, though, and destroy them. It's 4v4. I see 3 of the Vandals. Where's our 5th? Or 4th?
I believe. Ooh.
Never mind.
Youthful.
Youthful's dead. All right, this is going to be a very difficult take for the Vandals here.
This is a very long angle. And, okay.
Quick tap. Just a little burst of bullets takes down one.
Shit.
Sauce he's got so much space, but it's very awkward to play around when there's that many people on your screen.
Oh my gosh.
Mod was trying to take those long-range engagements, but too many people flooding into that site.
Tragic.
Yeah.
So close to a win right there.
I think Concordia played that great. There was so much pressure at that trench entrance that they just were like, yeah, you can have it. We know when you're going to enter the site, and we'll just swing off you. So
Yeah.
pretty spotless defense right now from Concordia. 5-0. It's not looking great here for the Vandals.
Not looking great at all. Kevin is a menace.
Yeah, 6-5 He's lurked pretty much every single round.
And he's almost always gotten at least one pick.
Yeah. He's putting himself in great spots, and the Vandals just aren't ready for him to be there. We'll see if he can do it again. Now on the Solus.
Ban Solus.
He's already on the run.
He is out of there.
It's like my team can do the site setup, and he's picked off 2 drones.
I'm surprised. Oh, I was just about to say, I'm surprised we haven't gotten to Deimos, and we see Didi switching over to Deimos to counteract Solus.
Yep. How does Deimos work? Do you just like...
Deimos works off of operators that you've scanned.
Okay.
If you have scanned and like red pinged an operator
Right.
on a drone or camera, then you have the option to use Deimos's drone, where it will give you the live feed of where that player is.
Okay.
You're locked to your secondary pistol, which he has a revolver with an ACOG scope or something of the similar. And the opponent who's getting pinged gets your location like once every second.
Right.
And so there you have a little bit of an edge, but it's kind of counteracted by the pistol that you're using. So you really have to be accurate with your shots. But it also comes with the advantage of that pistol is, I think, medium or full destructibility on soft targets.
Okay.
So you can shoot through walls really fast.
I'm just going to say this now. Sauce has been a marathon runner this round.
Yeah, he's going. He's already in.
He has passed a couple of opponents that I don't know if he knows he passed. There was one on the basement stairs that he ran by, and I don't think he saw him.
I don't think he did.
And now Kevin playing on this second floor piano room. Shotgun out. Oh, just getting spammed out.
Oh my gosh, we're falling.
In the meantime, Twisted has just pulled off 2 kills back to back. And now in the 3v5, Youthful limping.
Just
one
on a
bullet.
sliver of health.
It hit him in the toe and he dies. And one-to-one trade.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. 2 have been pulled back. Twisted and Kevin. Those are the 2 we knew where they were.
Oh,
there it is.
No.
The cap can does take down another, and now it's just on to Sauce.
That is tragic.
He's been everywhere this round,
It's been all over the map.
except for into sight. Ooh. Oh, he's just surrounded. Both sides getting shot at.
He's got to find some cover, but isn't able to get out of there alive.
There you have it, the flawless defense from Concordia, and now just 1 attack round needed. The Vandals have to go back-to-back wins on defense.
Game point.
Yeah, game and match point. Already down 1 map. We'll see what they can do to fight back into this one. Now, there's a couple of obvious bans. You're going to have the Mira Ace, probably the Cade as well.
I would say the Mira ban is probably going to be the smartest choice. Yep, Mira ban. Mira is just kind of a guaranteed ban at this point.
Every single time, because it's just such a good gadget, and I kind of wish people were forced to play around it more instead of just being like, nope, ban.
Yeah. Look, she's not hard to counter. She's more likely to get that pick off before you get her.
Yeah, and having to look at the mirror and go, am I going to get shot from there, or do I have a moment to breathe before I can,
Yeah.
die?
Clash
So.
is an interesting ban on this one.
So, looks like Concordia went for the Clash ban,
Yeah.
even though the Vandals have not shown that they'll even play it.
So like I can understand like if you really don't want to deal with a Clash, I can understand banning her. But
Yeah.
I also will think that there's better picks for a ban. Like Clash isn't that hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Especially now. If it was pre-nerf Clash, yeah, ban her all you want. Get her out of here.
Many bombs as they can.
Clash is one of the only operators where she was removed from the game for a time because she was just too broken.
Mm-hmm. And the Vandals have banned out Deimos and Dokkaebi. Makes me kind of think that they're going to play a very lurk-heavy strat.
That would indicate such, yeah.
There's still the Jackal on the board if Concordia decides to pull it out, but We'll see how the Vandals decide to play this. Do you see Youthful already on the first floor playing Solus? Just taking out as many drones as he can find.
And we are... Yeah, we have at least 3 roamers.
All
We
right.
have Didi, your boy, and Youthful. All very strong roaming operators.
So it's an interesting spot to put the bandit battery. Oh, fast. Rods. Okay, he's done. He's just putting a claymore. Okay.
Smart, because I think there is someone lurking in basement.
Yeah, there was. I thought he was just going to go through that door. He was going to have a rude awakening if he did.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's too close.
If only he was walling, he would have just shot through that window.
Man, if only this guy was cheating.
If only he had cheats installed, he'd probably be better.
If only his gaming chair was just a little better.
All right, and Youthful does go down. So we'll see how the Vandals fight back in this 5v4.
We do know someone is here.
Oh,
Oh, no! Oh my goodness! Oh, it's so over.
Kevin,
Kevin, he's just better.
maybe he is cheating. He has anti-aim.
Oh.
All right, Macaroni's able to get one back. Kevin goes down.
It's all up to Mod. It's all up to Mod.
The 1v4.
No, Mod, you can
There's
do it.
nowhere safe.
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what a tragedy.
Oh, the 7-0. Flawless victory there from Concordia. Great second map. Spotless second map. And, yeah, they all played great. Kevin was a nuisance the entire time.
Kevin was a nuisance. That is a description.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But man, we have a long way to go. We
Yeah,
have
there was
a long way
a-
to go, but that's what JV is for, and JV is about that, making those mistakes and learning how to deal with them.
Yeah, for sure. There
Like-
was definitely a lot of things they can look back on, do a little VOD review and be like, okay, we need to change that going into the future. Just change a little bit of, a couple of things.
See, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That
That
should
should have been a headshot.
It should have been a headshot.
That should have been a headshot. You're telling me the tree is going to block that.
Yeah, we had a few of those. This matchup of just shots that should have been headshots that didn't land, or just little things.
Youthful walling right there. Okay, why'd we clip this one? Broadcast. Why'd we clip that one?
Yeah, that one, a little bit of a questionable play. This one was just a little
the
unlucky
timing. The timing
Yeah.
is such a crucial part of this game, and I wouldn't even say it's really a skill thing. It's just an instinct thing.
Yeah, you just have to have that mental clock of, okay, now they can be behind me. Now they can be here. And it's the timings. That's kind of
really
what
good counter there of using the
Yeah.
ability instead of meleeing.
it's kind of what just R6 is all about, and it makes it so difficult to play. Is the defense could start wherever they want in the building. They
Yep.
have that time to run around and be in different spots, so that makes it so difficult for the attack to be like, okay, where can they be? What's a common spot for people to play? And yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, but I think we're going to see some serious growth. This is still the very beginning of the JV season, and
Yeah.
this is almost an entirely brand new roster. These people have never played on an esports team before. Mine is Youthful, and we saw Youthful kind of take a bit of a leadership role there.
He played great on Chalet. He was one of the shining stars of that map for the Vandals, if you can say that. It's kind of hard to pop off when you lose 7-0, but
It is. Mental is also a big thing, and I think coming
Yeah.
out of a loss, you kind of, once you get to about the third loss in a row on the second map, mental is a really hard thing to bring back.
yes.
And that's something you learn how to do. That's something you learn how to do, especially on the JV team. And I think that's just kind of a universal experience in all sports. So,
Yeah.
but that is the end of today's stream. That will conclude the JV match for today. Tomorrow we have Valorant.
Yes.
Yes, I forget because I'm not here tomorrow. So
I'm also not here tomorrow.
neither of us are here. But tomorrow we have Valorant, roughly about the same time, about 4:30 p.m.
Yep.
Pacific time, not Mountain time. I always forget we're not on Mountain time here because it's like an hour east of here.
Yeah.
But I've been Shadow Figure.
I've been Sticks.
And thank you guys so much for joining, and we will see you guys tomorrow.